At the General Board of Discipleship, we always worried about who our new leaders would be. And at the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry, we always talked about the pipeline that was plugged and students were not coming through our schools, colleges, and universities. Well, they're here, and many of them are first-generation students who wouldn't have a chance to be here were it not for our loans and scholarship program.
I am a senior, very excited about graduating so I can get out and leave and go to seminary and go into the ministry.
I'm hoping to go to law school, hopefully to go to school for international law.
I'm a sophomore and my major is Christian education.
I'm a senior and I am studying psychology, human services, and pre-seminary.
I want to be a teacher.
The United Methodist Student Day gives an opportunity for churches to support a vital loans and scholarship program.
I'm a recipient of the Church Leaders Scholarship. I don't really think I could come to Martin without that, and I think the Lord knew my passion for it when I first stepped onto campus, so He knew that I wanted to come to college.
I think I probably wouldn't have been able to finish without that funding, simply because it would have been unaffordable for me to continue school here.
Without the scholarships, I probably wouldn't be here.
When I go back, I'm going to be able to pass on the knowledge that I've gained through the scholarship that has been given to me, and I hope to help other people.
We grow in faith as we grow in the classroom, and so that's going to help me once I get out into the real world.
Well, I can tell you from this little spot in the world that if the students that I'm teaching were not here, we would be missing what I have often talked about as being the best and the brightest. They are some excellent students, deep commitment to Christ, a love for the church, and a desire to serve.
Student Day is a very important day to me.
Come share the joy of the Lord, joy for the life we are living. All of God's children join in the song. Come share the joy of Him.
Thank you for supporting United Methodist Student Day. Your generous gifts provide scholarships and loans to deserving United Methodist College students. Thank you.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
We are in Sheffield, Iowa, and I'm here for Thanksgiving visiting my parents, and both my sisters came home, so I wanted to see them. I live in Worcester, Ohio, but I am here now because it's the holidays and I like to come home every chance I get. Both my parents are United Methodist pastors, so a lot of holidays, and especially weekends, you know, they gotta preach.
We're a United Methodist family, and we've all received assistance to further our education, either with United Methodist student loans or a United Methodist scholarship.
If you've been a United Methodist very long, you know that it's usually the first Sunday of Advent, the first Sunday after Thanksgiving, that we celebrate United Methodist Student Sunday. Carl has been a pastor ever since I've known him. He graduated from seminary, I believe, in '76, and he was a part of the 14th graduating class from Methesco, and I'm a part of the 28th graduating class from Methesco.
I was the first one to get a United Methodist student loan when I went to seminary. I hadn't thought much about how I was going to pay for my education. When I got to seminary, I realized I had to do that, but at seminary I was introduced to the United Methodist Student Loan Program and was able to borrow money so that I could go to seminary.
When I went to college, I was trying to figure out how in the world am I going to pay for all this, because it's pretty expensive now. So then my dad, he was the campus minister at SDSU too, and he suggested that I look into the United Methodist student loan, and so I did, and it really helped me out. I didn't really know that my parents had United Methodist scholarships, but I know that Michael had a loan with her going to school 2 years before I started college. I knew that it was an option, but I was trying to get through school with as little amount of loans as I needed, because I know they all have to get paid back. So it was really nice to know that they offered scholarships as well. It's not just loans, they do give out scholarships as well.
Well, I'm excited. I can get really passionate about United Methodist Student Day, not only for the help that it provided for my husband and I when we were going to seminary, but for the help that it provided for our children.
United Methodist student loans and scholarships make a difference in the world.
Thank you for supporting United Methodist Student Day. Your generous gifts provide scholarships and loans to deserving United Methodist college students. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda Philpott. Thanks to people like you, I'm attending college with the help of a United Methodist scholarship. World Communion Sunday is an opportunity for you to help students like me. I am a sophomore at Middle Tennessee State University. Right now, I'm concentrating on core studies, but I think that I want to be a social worker someday. I'm not so sure I would have had the opportunity to choose my future if I had remained in an orphanage in Seoul, South Korea. But I've been blessed with two wonderful adoptive parents who stressed God, family, and self-reliance as they raised me to try my best in everything that I do. As a United Methodist ethnic scholar, I'm able to alleviate some of the financial burden that my parents face in putting me through school.
And your total is $612.90.
We knew to expect quite a bit, but it was more than we thought it would be, especially the books and, you know, fees, not just tuition, but room and board and all the little things that add up.
I work here at this grocery store when I'm not studying. The money from my scholarship, my paycheck, and my parents' savings all combine to help me through college. Unfortunately, there are many more students who deserve an education but don't have the opportunity. They simply don't have the money. I can't imagine having my dreams stop here just because there weren't the funds to help me pursue my education.
To me, it would be a shame to think that there are children out there that are worthy, that are willing, that are wanting to go to college, and yet they can't because they can't get the proper resources.
It is through your offering during World Communion Sunday that scholarships are funded for undergraduate and graduate students. These are people, like me, who would have had a hard time making it if it wasn't for the scholarship support. One person who comes to mind is Jean-Michel, a doctoral student at South Dakota State University.
Hello, my name is Jean-Michel Basquin, and my life as a doctoral student in South Dakota is very different from my life in my native country, Haiti. I left my country to come here and learn skills that I can take back to my country. The United Methodist Church awarded me a crusade scholarship. With my education, I will be able to help my people help themselves.
Yeah, but I think that has enough substance in itself to become
that could be a staff paper or
yeah,
something like that.
Sure. Now I am working on my doctorate in rural sociology. So, any question for me on this?
Well, I've gone through and looked at this, and I think
in my country, there are many more eager people like me who want to make a difference, but who lack the opportunity. People in developing countries like Haiti can do very well if they are just given a chance. Scholarships can give them that chance. Please know that the people of the United Methodist Church are making a difference. By reaching out to students like Amanda and myself, they are helping us to make the world better for us all.
Jean-Michel is right, but every year deserving students have to be turned away. They have the grades and the desire, but they don't have the funds to make their dreams come true. So, when you contribute on World Communion Sunday, you are opening your heart, which opens doors, so that others can open their minds to a world of possibilities. Thanks for giving.